Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on Roblox on SCR, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a driving route while I tell you what the plans for my channel are in 2024. So let's click play, and I know what route I'm going to do. I'm going to do Willowfield to West Wyvern in the meshed 1587, so the double unit. So let's click drive, and like I said, as I am driving, I will tell you the channel plans for 2024. So let's get to Willowfield, turn around, and then I'll start telling you what I want to talk about, basically. Okay, so let's go ahead and close the doors and let's get going. We'll depart out of Willowfield and we'll start talking about what I want to do. So up to 45 we go, and let's start talking. So the first thing I want to talk about is basically the video plans for 2024. So obviously in 2024 I do want to make videos. There was a brief period in 2023 where I was doing videos like every day, but I don't want to do that, but I still want to make content, because obviously towards the end of 2023 I was basically not really doing videos and I was really primarily focusing on streaming, and that's what I want to do again, you know, this year. But I still want to make content alongside, like in terms of videos as well. And another reason why I wasn't really making videos either is because I was doing a lot of practicing for my league races and things like that, so I didn't really have the time to like record or really edit videos per se. But now I kind of have found that time in a way, because my plan going into 2024 is I actually want to get into a relatively good sleeping schedule, because what has been happening really at the moment is I've been going to bed at like midnight, you know, time, you know, sort of time like that, and not really getting out of bed until like 10 a.m. And obviously I don't really want to do that anymore. I actually want to go to bed at a reasonable time, wake up at like 8 a.m. or so like every day, so then I could wake myself up and then like within an hour or so then start making a video or something like that. And then throughout the entire week I can then focus and edit that video and actually make it like really good as well, like try and make it as entertaining as I can make it. Obviously that might not be entirely possible, you know, there may be some things that, you know, it may still be quite boring from a viewer's perspective, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and make it at least enjoyable to, or the most enjoyable it can be. And because I'll have basically the entire week, I can do chunks on it every day, or I can really focus and make it like insanely good. So that is what I am planning on doing going into this new year. I actually want to make, you know, some good, well edited videos and not just primarily my streams. So just give me a second while I go ahead and obviously stop at Beachley. So I relatively think that's where the full stop car marker is, and we'll continue loading up here. So my plan is to try and upload at least 2 videos a month, which I know sounds really low, but my aim is to get at least 1 video a week uploaded, at least 1 video a week. But if there's a day where, or if there's a week where I might not have a video planned, I could, you know, maybe just not do a video, or, you know, like if I don't have an idea to make an exciting video, or, you know, I could make a video and it may be something that's really long and may take me a few weeks to edit it. You know, that there's many scenarios that can happen, but my aim is to try and upload at least 1 video a week. So obviously I could upload daily, but the thing is that I don't want to do that, because that for me would kind of feel like I'm uploading videos for the content's sake and not really because I actually enjoy making it, if that makes sense. Like, I actually want to try and move into a period where I actually enjoy creating the content that I make and not really just doing it for the content's sake. You know, I actually want to enjoy watching back the video I enjoyed making, if that makes sense. So that's basically what I am looking at doing for videos going into 2024. Uploading at least 1 video a week, that's my aim, but it may only be like 2 videos a month, but that is at least. I obviously want to try and do more if I can. You know, there may even be a case where we upload, you know, 2 videos a week or something like that. You know, there could be many scenarios that could happen for videos. So let's now talk about the streams, the most important thing I think on my channel. So obviously, as far as I'm aware, the streaming schedule should roughly change the same. There isn't really many major plans to change it or change it drastically. So So I will just basically go through the streaming schedule just so most of you know what is, the streaming schedule going forward, and a few things that I'll talk about here and there. So the start of the week is obviously Monday, and on Monday I do a ETS2 stream, or it could be ATS or anything that's trucking related. That's the video that I do on, on a Monday. And then on Tuesday, it is the train simulation game, which could either be SCR, as we're playing right now, British Railway, or WCR. As far as I'm aware, the day that this video is being uploaded, the next one should be a WCR if I don't get this out, today or in the next few days, because obviously if I'm going to be spending time editing this video, it could be, past next week or next Tuesday as I'm recording this video, so then it would actually be SCR. But all you need to know, it's going to be on a rota, so I do SCR 1 week, then the next week I do British Railways, then the following week after that I do WCR, then it loops back round to SCR, and it goes on like that. So basically we do one game every 3 weeks. On Wednesdays, again, it's going to be on a rota between random games and game of my choice. So obviously the random games is where I send out a poll for you guys to vote on the game that you want me to do. So obviously I put out a list from 1 to 10. You basically vote for a random number that you desire, and that game basically corresponds to a game. But the thing is that that game isn't announced until the poll ends, basically. So you don't have an insight as to what the game can be. It is completely random, hence the name Random Games. And the poll ends at 4:30 on that specific day, and the list of the games comes up on my Discord server after the poll closes, and the list is randomized each week as well. And then the following week will then be a game of my choice, so it could be any game, anything that I want to make content on or I want to do a stream on. That is what I will then obviously create or live stream. And let me just go ahead and stop at Stepford Central. There we go. Unfortunately, we are following a train though, so that's going to be slightly annoying. So now moving on to Thursdays is the time where I do my first league race of 2. So it's KRL on Thursday and then another league race on Friday. So obviously Thursday will be the time when I do my KRL race. So that is why I stream on Thursdays. And then on Fridays, it's the exact same thing, but this time it is XRS, not KRL. It's another league. So that's what happens on Thursdays, and Fridays they are my league races. Oh, that's a red. That's a red. I wasn't even concentrating, and I'm going to spad, aren't I? Yep. I thought for a second I might have just jumped it, but I wasn't paying attention there. And I spadded. I was literally looking at my notes of what I was going to talk about and then thought, oh wait, there's a red coming up, and I noticed it too late. My mistake. And then to finalize the week on Saturday and Sunday are the Roblox streams. So I'm pretty sure on the Saturday it is a Roblox Live, and then on the Sunday is Roblox Suggest. I will have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the order. Or it could be Roblox Suggest on the Saturday and Roblox Live on the Sunday. I will have to double check that because I am not entirely sure. And then it loops back round and we'll start on Monday and then doing the whole thing again. So the timing of the streams is on Monday. It's going to start quite early, around like 6:30 or 6:45. I'm not too sure because my sister Lauren has an acting class that she does at 7. So I basically need to be done and dusted with dinner and stuff by that time. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they might be a little bit later, probably around like 7:30 or 7:15. Again, it depends if I have my tea kind of early or kind of late. It could really depend. On Thursdays and Fridays, those events start at 7 p.m. So I most likely will start the stream like 5 minutes earlier, so like 6:55. And then Saturday and Sunday, they will most likely be at 2:30 p.m. However, if there is an F1 race on that day or an F1 thing that I want to, watch, then that could be changed. If the stream starts in the morning, then it will start at 10 a.m. However, if it needs to be later in the evening, then I'll probably start the same as the weekday one, so like 7:15, 7:30. And really on the streams, I just want a chilled out vibe really with the, with the streams. Like usually I'd be kind of like upbeat, ready to stream. But the thing is that in real life, I'm not really like that. So I kind of just want to, chill out with a nice chilled out vibe and just have some fun basically. I don't really want to be like too upbeat and over the top with things. I just want to be nicely chilled out, which is kind of what I have been doing towards the end, but I just want this year to be a lot more chilled out, if that makes sense. And if there is a day where I really don't feel like streaming or don't have a plan or just don't have anything that I really want to do, then I will then just not stream, to put it simply. I just won't stream. And if it's a day, say like a Tuesday, I'll just move the stream to the following week. Or if it's, you know, random games or things like that, depending if it is that I do have a stream planned for that week, I might change it. But if I really don't have a clue or just don't want to stream, then I will just delay it to the next week, if that makes sense. So coming into step 30, so it looks like we have a dispatcher. I will obviously give them a quick toot, and yeah, we'll get ready to stop at the 4-car marker. So entering right now, let's slow it down. There it is. Stop, open the doors, and let them do what they need to do. So I basically don't want to stress out to try and stream every day. Like if I am really stressing too much, then that kind of will make me overloaded and not really enjoy the stream as much. So if they're just genuinely is a day where I don't feel like streaming or just don't want to do it, then I will literally just take the day off. And I will obviously give the dispatcher a quick toot to say goodbye and safe dispatching. So that is pretty much everything that I really wanted to talk about. You know, my schedule changes, well, changes in inverted commas up until like, you know, 2020, you know, in 2024. Obviously KRL and XRS, I don't know when those leagues will end, because obviously leagues do have an end, but obviously they will then go into a new season roughly a couple weeks after, you know, the season before ends. So entering St. Helens Bridge, 9 minutes delayed because we were stuck behind some drivers who I think have probably either despawned or now no longer in the game. I think I will basically just cut to a time lapse of me completing the journey, because I think that'd be quite cool. You know, just jump into a quick time lapse, finish off the journey, so this video doesn't end abruptly. So I will jump into the time lapse and I will basically see you on the other side of finishing this journey. I mean, there are probably a few things that I have forgotten about to talk about, you know, in this schedule. So if there is anything that I do think of after I've ended this, I'll leave a pinned comment in the comment section, basically with all of the things that I've forgotten. So I will get to the time lapse and I'll see you when we arrive at West Wyvern. Okay, so we have just departed from Millcastle and we are now approaching West Wyvern, due to get there in about 4 minutes. So I have actually clawed back some time because obviously back earlier in the journey, I think it was around, where was it? It was at Waternewton. I was delayed by 12 minutes. So I've managed to claw back a bit of time, which is good. Also, the person that dispatched me at Stepford East was someone called Bucket Hijayu, if that's how you pronounce the name. So thank you for dispatching me at Stepford East. So yeah, we are going to be approaching West Wyvern very shortly. So it's only just up the track. And something that I did actually forget to mention as well with my streaming is shorts. I am going to be doing the shorts as well of my stream funny moments thing. You know, if there's something funny that happens on my stream, I will clip it and then turn it into a short. But I obviously need to get the clips to obviously do them. So I have a few ready to go. So obviously I will see if I can start uploading those, or you've probably again already seen them being uploaded already. So you know, there is that. You've probably already seen them, so you know what's happening with them, which is good, which is good. But here we go down the hill and into West Wyvern, where this train will terminate. We are actually here before, you know, 12:32, but I guess it's good that we're slightly earlier than expected, which I guess is not bad at all. So in we come. We'll begin to slow the train down incrementally and stop it there. Awesome, awesome. That is the route done. I don't even know why it would have took me 4 minutes to get from Millcastle to West Wyvern. I don't know, you know, about that, but apparently this has taken me 45 minutes to do. Wow. That was a lot longer than it was expected, wasn't it? So there we go. They are my channel plans for 2024 as we were doing a journey in SCR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can see the channel in 2024. But again, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, take care and peace out.